Morning, boys. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday today. So I hope everything is good and you're all keeping safe and well. So again, we're going to continue with our time today. So if we did addition yesterday, what do you think we're going to be doing today? Very good. We're going to be looking at subtraction today, okay? Looking at time and subtraction. So by now we know when we're talking about time, we use hours and minutes. We have to put those in our answers. The short version of hours is HRS, short version of minutes is MINS, and the golden rule that never changes is 60 minutes is equal to an hour. Always, 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 60 minutes will always equal to 1 hour. Okay? All good? Excellent. So we're going to just start. I'm going to go through examples of Busy at Maths to show you how we subtract with time. Okay? So I'm going to look at the first one here, so 1A. So it's, again, we have our hours here. Doesn't look like a H. So we have hours and minutes. And the sum is 5 hours, 26 minutes minus 2 hours, 38 minutes. Okay? Right, so 2 hours 38. Right, boys. So you will see straight away that you can't take 38 minutes from 26 minutes. Now I want you to listen very, very carefully at this point now. Just listen really carefully because this is where it gets tricky, so just be careful. We can't take 38 from 26. Now if we were doing a normal subtraction, this is what we would do. We would say 8 from 6 we cannot do. So we borrow from over here, make that 16. 16 minus 8 is 8. We'd say 3 from 1 I cannot do. I go over, I borrow from here. I'd say 11 minus 3 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 8. And I would say 2 from 4 is 2. And my answer is 2 hours, 88 minutes. Okay? That's what I'd say. But is that right? Is that right? Do you remember we were saying yesterday that this was our tens? This is our tens and this was our units. So is it correct for me to just take 1 and move it over here? It's not correct, is it? But why isn't it correct, you think? Because of our golden rule. And our golden rule is that 60 minutes is equal to an hour. So I need to add 60 minutes onto this and not just borrow like I would with my normal subtraction. Okay? Don't be worried if you have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm going to do it now here, slowly. Okay? So just listen carefully because this can be tricky. Okay? And you can all subtract. You can all subtract. You know that easily. But this is just as we're going through the years, now we're in 4th class now, just gets a little bit harder and we have a little bit more to remember. Okay? So let us do one and I'll do it slowly. So hours and minutes. And I'm going to write my tens and my units here. That might help us. And I'm going to do the same sum again. So it's 5, did I do the first one? I did 1, 5:26. So 5 hours, 26 minutes minus 2 hours, 38 minutes. Okay, there's my sum. Again, I know I cannot take 38 from 26. Okay, I can't do that. So, I know already that I need to borrow minutes from here. I need to borrow minutes. I'm not borrowing 1, I'm borrowing minutes. I'm not going to borrow 1 because then that would be 4 here and it would be 126 here. And is that right? It's not, because we're borrowing minutes. We're not borrowing hundreds, we're borrowing minutes. And we know that 60 minutes is an hour. So I'm going to get rid of this. So that's not right. That's what not to do. And that's what we would generally do because that would be a normal subtraction sum, that we would just take the hundreds and take the tens. But now when we're talking about minutes and hours, we can't do that. So I know I need to borrow 1 hour. I need to borrow 1 hour. So if I'm borrowing 1 hour, how many minutes am I borrowing? Excellent. 60 minutes. I am borrowing 60 minutes. So I'm adding 60 to this number here. 60. I'm not taking 100 because there's not 100 minutes in an hour. There's 60 minutes in an hour. So if I take 1 hour from here, I must add 60 minutes to the 26. So what my sum then is going to be, 4, so I have my hours, I have my minutes. So I'm going to change this to 4 hours. Okay, that's 4. And I'm going to add my 60 minutes here. So 26 plus 60 is going to give me 86 minutes. And I'm going to minus 2 and 38. Now is that an easier sum to do? This one. Is this an easier one to do? Yes, it is, because I can easily take 38 from 86. And remember, it's the 60 minutes that you've taken, not the 100. That's where it's tricky. It's the 60 minutes. Okay? So don't worry, I'm going to do some examples. So hopefully it will just sink in. And as I said, when you practice the work and do it yourself, that's when it will sink in further again. So 8 from 6 I cannot do. So I will... No, that's not right. So I'm going to put my 6 here. So 8 from 6 I cannot do. So I'm going to borrow from here. That is 7. Put the 1 here. So 16 minus 8 is 8. 7 minus 3 is 4. And 4 minus 2 is 2. I'm going to put in my measurements, 2 hours, 48 minutes. So there's my answer, 2 hours, 48 minutes. So there's my easy addition sum here. But before I do the easy subtraction sum, before I do the subtraction here, I have to change it to the proper numbers. Okay? So we do another one. Right. That's that one. Let's do 1C. Okay, I'm going to do 1C. I'm busy at maths page 127. So it's 4 hours, 38 minutes minus 2 hours, 43 minutes. Now, straight away again, I see the problem. I can't take 43 from 38. So we need to borrow 1 hour. So if I'm borrowing 1 hour, this is going to be 3. And I'm going to take 60 minutes here. Plus 60. So 60 plus 38 is, very good, it's going to be 98. Can you see it up there? It's going to be 98. So now my sum is 3 hours, 98 minutes, hours, minutes, minus 2, 43, and it's equal to 8 minus 3 is 5, 9 minus 4 is 5, 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 hour, 55 minutes. Okay? So you've added your 60 minutes here. Hope that makes sense. We'll do another one. Just be careful when you're writing these. If you have box paper at home, like a maths copy, it's much easier to do it on box paper. Okay? So if you have that at home, or you can print it, it's on Twinkle, and Twinkle is free at the moment. There's box paper and that, and you can print it on that, and it's just much easier for your maths because your numbers will be under each other, and we know how important our presentation is for our maths. Okay, so the next one we have, let's do one. I'm going to do one on the next page, on number 2. So 2A. So 2A is 6 hours, 32 minutes. Minus 2 hours, 45 minutes. Okay, again. Let's see now. Do you remember yesterday we had a long way and a short way? Didn't matter which way you did it because you got the right answer either way. So now I'm going to just do it a short way here to see if I can just do it quicker. But again, if you can't do it this way, please don't. Just do it the longer way. Okay, I'm just going to keep it all here. So my hours and my minutes here. So I know straight away I can't take 45 from 32. So what do I need to borrow? I need to borrow from the hours column. I'm going to take an hour. So if I take an hour, this is going to go down to 5. And I'm going to put my 60 minutes of my hour over here. So I have my 60 plus my 32 here is 92. So just put a line through that. So I'm just going to do my sum directly now from here. 5 from 2 I cannot do. I'm going to borrow 12 minus 5 is 7. Very good. And 8 minus 4 is 4. by 47 minutes, and I have 5 minus 2 is 3 hours. Okay, so I won't be looking at that, I'll be looking up here. Okay, I hope you can see that. Okay, I'll do another one. And again, use whichever method works for you. Long, short, do your rough work. Okay, the important thing is you're getting the right answers. So I'll do one in number 3, do number 3A. So we have 5 hours, 32 minutes. And I have minus, actually I should leave more space here for myself to work. So I'm going to do 5:32 minus 2:38. Okay. Straight away again I see 38, I can't take away 38 from 32. I'm going to borrow from my hours. So here it's going to be down to 4 hours. I must put my hour over here. So my hour is 60 minutes, so I'm going to add that here. And 60 plus 32 is 92. I'll scribble that out now because that was my rough work. And I have 8 from 2, I cannot do. Okay, so I'm going to borrow over here. And we have 12 minus 8 is 4. And 8 minus 3 is 5. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 hours, 54 minutes. Okay, I hope that's making sense. Do your rough work anywhere you want to, okay? But this is your answer equals 2 hours, 54 minutes, okay? So I hope that makes sense. The biggest thing you must learn today is when you're borrowing hours in your subtraction, okay, when you're borrowing hours here, you're putting over 60 minutes and not 100. 60 minutes because 60 minutes is equal to an hour, okay? As always, if you have any comments or questions, just comment to myself or Mr. Kelleher, and the Busy at Maths page will be on your Google Classroom, okay? I hope it all makes sense, and don't worry if it doesn't, you can look back at the video or just ask for further direction from myself and Mr. Kelleher. Alright, take care boys, have a good day, bye.